Hi, my name is Shelby, and thank you so much for joining me for Yoga for Your Sign. Today's class is for Gemini, a social air sign. They tend to be pretty playful and curious. In this class, we'll be working on opening the front line of the body, working into our peak pose floor bow. So when you're ready, we're going to start seated on heels towards the back of the mat, maybe somewhere towards the middle or the back. So if this position is not comfortable for you, please feel free to find Sukhasana or easy seat. No props are required for this class, but if you know that you like to practice with blocks, go ahead and have a set nearby and take your time making your way to your comfortable seat, collecting the hands in the lap or resting on the knees. Finding a long spine here, softening the gaze, and maybe if it feels okay, you close your eyes. Allowing this to invite a deeper sense of ease. Softening the facial muscles, settling the shoulders, and bringing your awareness to your breath. Noticing the natural rise and fall of your inhale and your exhale. And then finding a rhythm of breath that feels supportive for you today. Creating nice and even inhales and exhales. And with your next breath in, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, settle the shoulders away from the ears. And with an inhale, cactus your arms, press your heart forward, and imagine like you're pinching a pencil between the shoulder blades. Good. Exhale, right elbow over left. Give yourself a hug, round and curl the spine. Inhale, open back up, cactus. Exhale, left elbow over right. Give yourself a hug. One more time, inhale, open up, cactus. This time as you exhale, finding tabletop, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, and then just starting to move here. So this can look like a traditional cat-cow. This can be more of a dancing lion, maybe making circular or lateral movements. Doesn't really matter what it looks like, just starting to wake up the spine. Landing in the body, noticing how you feel today, feeling free to pause in any areas of resistance, rubbing up against them. Maybe reversing your circle if you are moving that way. Good, just letting this be intuitive. Good. Coming back to center, back to stillness, readjusting if you need, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. With an inhale, reach your right hand to the sky, open up. Exhale, thread the right arm under the left, right ear comes down onto the earth. Now you have the option to keep the left hand where it is, or maybe bind it behind you, grabbing for the right inner thigh. Option to stay, or if you'd like to challenge the balance, you might extend your left leg to the sky. Just an option, not necessary. Do what feels good. Awesome work. Last inhale. Exhale, gently release. Press into the left hand. Inhale, reach the right hand back up to the sky. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, thread the needle. Option to stay or take a fuller expression wherever you'd like to take this. Bring the breath. Last inhale. Exhale, release. Press into the right hand. Inhale, reach the left hand to the sky. Exhale, tabletop. Go ahead and tuck your toes nice and slow. Make your way to down dog. No rush. Feel free to find any little movements you need along the way. Pedaling out the feet, bending the knees. Finding a long spine, pressing away from the mat, pressing evenly into both hands. If the hamstrings feel tighter and in order to have straight legs, it's shifting you up this way, Go ahead and bend the knees and shift the hips up and back, chest more towards your thighs, finding that long spine. If the hamstrings are open, maybe sending the heels down onto the earth. Either way, heels are going in that direction. It's no big deal if they don't come flat onto the earth. Good. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Inhale, reach the right leg high, bend your knee, open your hip, maybe finding some hip circles if that feels good. And with an exhale, step your right foot forwards, lower the left knee down, inhale, low crescent lunge. Tuck the tailbone and engage the left glute. You'll notice the front hip opening as you do this. Breathe here, take an inhale. Exhale, cactus arms, shine your heart. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, half split. Send the hips back, straighten the right leg best you can. Reach the heart forward as you pull back on the right hip, finding length in the spine and then folding a little deeper. Awesome work. Rebend the right knee, plant the palms, tuck the back left toes, lift the knee and step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches high, bend your knee, open your hip. Stillness or movement here, whatever suits you. And exhale, step the left foot forward, lower the right knee down, low crescent lunge. Inhale gets you there. Exhale, settle in. Hips go forward and down, heart lifts up and back. Facial muscles soft, shoulders settled. Inhale. Exhale, cactus, shine your light. Inhale, reach. Exhale, half splits. It's okay if the left leg is not perfectly straight. If the earth feels far away, feel free to add blocks under the hands on any height. Bring the breath. Nice work. Go ahead and rebend that left knee. Plant the palms to frame the foot. Tuck your back right toes and lift the knee. This time core is engaged. Rock it up to meet the left. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Knees can be bent here as generously as you need. Option to interlace hands around the nape of the neck, or maybe grabbing for opposite elbow as you find a gentle sway side to side. Really just let the head, neck, and shoulders be heavy here. Letting any tension, any stress just spill right off your back. Let it go. Good. Release the hands if they're clasped. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra, coming into mountain pose, stacking the head last, looping the shoulder blades down and back down the spine. Flip the palms forward, finding Mula Bandha. Navel draws up and in, tailbone draws down. And as the crown of your head reaches skywards, you're spiking down through the heel, standing tall, standing strong in this mountain pose. Collect the hands at heart center and take this moment to set an intention for your practice. Maybe centering this intention around the feeling of openness. Perhaps starting the sentence with, I welcome, fill in the blank. I welcome love. I welcome new experiences. Whatever you land on, trust that it's right. With an inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, your vinyasa, your journey to downward facing dog. You always have the option to use your knees for the chaturangas. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just moving with your breath. Good. And with the next inhale, reach the right leg up high, bend your knee, open hip. And if it feels okay, flip your dog, coming into wild thing. Plug into the feet, charge through the legs. Glutes are strong to protect the low back. Big inhale, take up space. Know that you deserve to take up space. Big exhale, tiger curl, 2 palms plant, right knee towards your nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee towards the left elbow, cross it under nice and strong. Then extend the right foot over to the left, fall in triangle. Inhale, open up. Good. Grip the mat with your right hand nice and strong. Slowly lower the hips, have a seat facing the back right corner of the mat, all good. Coming into a straddle position here. So if you like it wider, you can take it wider. Flex the feet, sit up tall, breath in. Breath out, find your fold. Only going as deep as you need here. Inhale, a little more space. Exhale, fold. So if you can't quite come onto forearms, that's okay. You might look like this. This is going to look and feel different for everyone. So just meet yourself where you're at, knowing that you showed up with what you have to work with today, and that is something to celebrate. Good. Slowly begin to roll yourself up. If you did take it wider, you might narrow the stance a bit. And then plant the palms at the top of the mat. Come onto the ball of the back left foot. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Lift that right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot forward, setting up for high crescent lunge. Inhale gets you there. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, cactus the arms. Shine your light to where the wall meets the ceiling. Open heart. Good. Reaching forward, leaning forward. Core is strong. Take a breath in. Exhale, pull back, cactus. Little back bend. Inhale, reach forward. Stay strong in the legs. Exhale, pull it back. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Staying here. Plug into your right foot, nice and strong in the core. Step to chair pose with cactus arms. So from here, we're going to kind of exaggerate that anterior pelvic tilt. Think of cow pose, sticking the tailbone out. Inhale, spread the heart open. Exhale, posterior tilt. Hug it in. Good. So now we're tucking the tailbone, engaging the core. Inhale, open up, stick the tail out. Exhale, hug it in. Good. One more time. Inhale, anterior tilt. Exhale, think like your cat pose, kind of rounding here. Good. Inhale, stand up, hands to heart, let it go. Full cycle of breath here. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach up. Exhale, glide forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, your vinyasa, your journey to downward facing dog. Any way you'd like to get there. Move with the breath and move at your own pace. Awesome work. Meeting in downward facing dog. With your next inhale, reach the left leg up high, bend your knee, open your hip, and if wild thing feels okay, get wild with it. Just stay super strong in the legs and in the glutes to take any crunching out of the lower back. Breathe here, grip the mat with the right hand, super strong, inhale. Exhale, tiger curl, pivot on the back foot, left knee towards your nose, super strong. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to the right elbow, cross it under. Then extend the left leg over to the right, fall in triangle. Inhale, open up, take up space, smile. Exhale, have a seat, lower the hips, facing the back left corner of the mat. A little funky, it's all good. One more time with our straddle fold. So setting it up any way you need. Inhale, create space in the spine. Exhale, find your depth. Maybe you find on this side you're able to go a little bit deeper, second time in this pose. But no pressure, no pushing here. Just find a place that feels okay, where you're feeling a stretch, but you don't feel like you're about to experience an injury. That is not what we're looking for here. We want to feel good. Good. Last cycle of breath. And then gently Slowly ease your way up. If you took a wider straddle, just narrow it to about where you were when you landed. Hands plant at the top of your mat. Come onto the ball of the back right foot. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg is high. Exhale, left foot steps forwards. High crescent lunge. Inhale to rise. Exhale, settle in. Find your stability. Good. With an inhale, cactus the arms. Open the heart. Exhale, reach forward, lean forward, core is strong. We're not resting on the thigh here, we're lifted. Inhale, pull it back, smile. Exhale, reach it forward. Inhale, pull it back. Exhale, forward. Good, last time, inhale, pull it back. Stay here, open heart. Left leg is strong, come light on the right toes and step to chair pose. One more time here. So anterior tilt, we're like tilting forward. Inhale. Exhale, posterior tilt. Core is connected. Hug the forearms together. Inhale, open up. Exhale, reel it in. Nice work. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, stand. Hands to heart. Notice how you feel. Notice your heartbeat, your breath. What it feels like to be alive today. And with your next inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, your vinyasa. If you're using knees for chaturanga, it looks like this. It's a great place to be. Inhale, heart opens, upward dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Let it go. All right, so from here, we're going to come into dolphin pose just for a transition. So the forearms lower. Forearms are parallel. Middle fingers are like a direct extension of your elbows, which are lined up underneath your shoulders. Good. From here, walk it out to forearm plank pose. So just kind of lengthening the stance, lowering the hips. We won't be here for long. Just take a breath in, draw the navel up in and nice and strong. Exhale, lower to Sphinx pose. Alrighty. So same thing, elbows under the shoulders. We're not collapsing here. We're keeping the integrity. Forearms are parallel. And then without moving, I want you to think of pulling back on the forearms as you pull the heart forward. Lower body is strong, core is strong, all of this to protect the low back. Inhale, chin to sky, open the throat. Exhale, chin to chest, back of the throat opens. Inhale, chin to sky. Exhale, chin to chest. Good. Back to neutral. We're going to add a little quad stretch here. So angle the left forearm in, sort of. That helps me with this. You might have it horizontal. You might have it diagonal. You're going to bend the right knee, reach back with the right hand for the top of the foot or the ankle. You can also grab a strap here. I'm sorry I didn't mention that. If it's really hard to grab, you might use a strap or a towel. Now, if this is easy, you might work on pulling the heel towards your glute and spiraling the fingertips forward so the elbow kind of turns up and you start to square the shoulders towards the front of the mat. So only take this as deep as you need, staying strong in the glutes here. Good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Nice little stretch in the top side of the right leg. Last inhale. Exhale, gently, slowly release, and we'll take it to the second side. So the right forearm is going to angle in. Whatever helps you balance here, bend the left knee, reach back with the left hand. And if you can, you'll work on turning the fingertips forward, elbow up, and squaring the shoulder. But again, just take this as deep as you need to feel a stretch along the top of the left quad. Good. Wherever you are, keep breathing. And careful not to collapse in the shoulder, keeping the strength, keeping the integrity. Last inhale. Exhale, gently, slowly let it go. Alrighty, so from here, we're gonna come into our full floor bow. So you'll lower the heart, bend both knees, reach back with the hands, stay strong in the glutes, strong in the core. I know it's kind of counterintuitive when we're on the belly, but all of that is gonna help you protect your low back. Now, without yanking the feet, yanking the ankles, I want you to use the strength of your hamstrings and glutes to drive the heels skyward. Keep hugging the knees in towards the midline instead of letting them splay out. Lift the heart. Good. And then you might notice as you breathe that you rock a little bit, so stay playful with it. Let the breath be your movement here. Good. Maybe you can kick the heels a little bit higher, lift the heart a little bit higher. And then slowly, slowly release. Draw the heels to the glutes, re-extend the legs, arms reach up overhead, palms at prayer. Melt the forehead down. Take a moment here to neutralize the spine, to notice your breath. And maybe observing your heart here. Back bends can be pretty exhilarating. So you might notice an increase in the beating of your heart. Slow the breath. Beautiful efforts. From here, take your hands to frame your heart. Tuck your toes. Use your knees to press up through a tabletop. And then we're just going to have a seat so you can swing the legs in front of you. Maybe give them a little bit of a shake. And we'll set up for Paschimottanasana. So legs are straight, feet are flexed. Inhale, sit up tall. And then also the knees can be bent here. So if the hamstrings are a little tighter today, you might reach the heart forward, and then when you can't go forward anymore, that's when you'll round. So we might be here. You might work the legs straight. Either way, using the breath. Inhale, create space. Exhale, move into that space. Feeling the expansion of your breath. And the settling, the softening with your exhale. One more cycle of breath here. And nice and slow, begin to roll your way up. We'll make our way onto our back so you can plant the feet. Take the hands behind the thighs and slowly lower yourself down, hugging the knees into your chest, little rock side to side when you arrive. Good, and we'll set up for one bridge pose. The feet will plant hips width distance, seeing if you can just kind of graze the heels with your fingertips. And again, imagine you're hugging a block in between the thighs, so we don't want the knees to splay out. Inner thighs are strong. Inhale, lift the hips, chest towards your chin, chin towards the sky. Glutes are strong, quads are strong. Option to shimmy the shoulder blades together and interlace the hands under the butt. Keep breathing here. Holding it for 3, for 2, and slowly lower on the 1. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, knees out like a butterfly, one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Feel the breath. Starting to slow it down, starting to soften. Big inhale, full exhale. Good. From here, take your arms out to a T, and you're just going to take the right knee to meet the left. Gentle twist. Gaze to the right. Of course, if you want to take this deeper, you can adjust. Otherwise, breathing here, filling the belly with air on the inhale, emptying out completely on the exhale. Take it back to Supta Baddha Konasana, open the knees. And then second side, left knee meets the right, gaze to the left. Big breath in, big breath out. Good. Come back to center, and we're going to hug the knees in one more time, finding any last rocks or wiggles. Take the deepest breath you've taken all day and hold when you get to the top of the breath. See if you can drink in another sip of air, holding it there. And let the exhale release you to Shavasana. Heels go out to the corners of your mat. Shimmy the shoulder blades under the heart space and flip the palms skyward. Let the facial muscles soften. Let the breath return to its natural rhythm. And allow yourself to simply be. Trusting that you've done enough. That you're doing enough. And that you are enough. You can stay here in Shavasana, feeling open to all of the blessings coming your way for as long as time allows. I'd just like to thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.